I'm gonna get Tsune after it drops.
Back up, nice, Bryce.
Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it.
Hi, I'm Chris Gauman. I'm the head esports coach here at Alma College. Last year, we took a bit of a hiatus between year 6 and 5 of me being here. So year 6, we returned to Overwatch. So the team had a really good vibe last year, but it was just kind of starting. So with anything kind of new, there was a lot of personalities that kind of had to start meshing together, which thankfully did. And it's just, it's the start of any new team. So it was it was a little bumpy at first, and then we ironed it out, and where we're at now. I think we worked together pretty well. It was just more about putting the pieces together last year. So in practices, we had cohesion. The vibe was always positive and good. We didn't really get down on one another, even if we had a tough loss or something. We always came back to practice our game with a positive attitude the next time. So I think we were working really well together. It was just kind of making sure we were all on the same page, which has come a long way this year.
My name is Elijah Festerling, and I am the team leader and flex support for the Overwatch team.
My name is Robert Hemer, and I play tank for the Overwatch E-sport Team here at Alma.
Last year, to put it frankly, a hot mess is I think the best description of it. In terms of communication and everything, we were all over the place. No one knew what was going on ever, and we didn't really win. I think we got one win, throughout the entire year, and that win was pretty much guaranteed. So we didn't feel like we earned any wins last year.
Terrible. We definitely were close on a lot of games, but it does feel like something was just off. Every time we were just a little bit away from closing out a lot of our games. And I think that's changed a lot this year. Last year we would do call outs sometimes, or we try to talk with each other, but it never really worked out, I guess. It feels like now we all have our own jobs and our own things that we're trying to get done, but we still coordinate together on big dives or trying to hunt down specific people. So we're a lot more better individually, and I think and as a team when it comes to communication. I think we are all mechanically a lot better, at least. Me, I don't know. I was literally learning mouse and keyboard last year, so I was not doing that great. But even beyond that, I think we're a lot better at closing in on people, finishing stuff out. We definitely improved a lot. It's, I'm not sure. We don't really, we're not all ranked that highly individually. I think the highest we're at is Plat or Diamond maybe, which is no, that's good. That's still better than the majority of the player base. But none of us are GM or anything. But still we've all got to work better. I don't know. We all work together a lot better, which means that we end up being able to be a lot better teams than we could before.
It's frankly kind of astonishing because I don't think any of us really realize it's happening, but suddenly we're just doing things naturally. We're saying things that are important, relevant to the game, oh, we got this person down, we're up one, or don't use any more ults, don't use any more abilities. And just these little things that kind of mount up into something that's kind of frankly kind of special that I don't really see anywhere else. I'm in a lot of other competitive things, and this level of communication is something I'm not really used to, and it's frankly really cool because that just wasn't there in the first year. We were just 5 to 6 people just sitting around playing games, which is fun, but when you're in such a competitive setting as that, it can get kind of frustrating. The most important proof part is communication. As much as I wish it was, no one on the team suddenly decided that they were sandbagging and were secretly one of the best players in the world at the game. We're all pretty evenly ranked, and we're not super high. We're not even super highly ranked. But what's really pushed us this year over the top, I think, is the cohesion that we now have. We've been playing together for 2 years now. We're communicating effectively, and that is just allowing us to beat some people who are probably substantially better than us, which is a really validating feeling.
Yeah, I think it's kind of night and day. I tell the Overwatch guys this isn't a secret. I've coached a lot of teams over my 10 plus years of coaching now. This Overwatch team has probably been my biggest surprise in coaching. Year 1 we didn't do very well, and then this year it is completely night and day. They're winning games. They're a unit. A lot of that is just due to them practicing. Our practices, they're just grinding games right now because, college students are busy. They don't have a ton of time to get in games outside of practice. With a first-year team, what I always see is that the underclassmen are afraid to talk and the upperclassmen think that they have it figured out. And so this year, like everybody kind of has a voice on our team.
Overall, independently as players, I feel like we have gotten substantially better because we're able to challenge these people who are better than us. At the end of the day, this is a game about eliminating another person, and we're able to do that now through communication.
I think it went pretty good. I'm trying to think of stuff that went wrong. I feel like usually it was just like, it always happens, but some of us always get caught out. Some of us are like behind the others, but like overall, I think we did very good. We were like really coordinated on dives. We were good at getting certain abilities out. Like Logan did really good, getting like Anna's abilities out, so she didn't like hit me with them. So like we definitely did a lot better at like waiting until we should actually engage today, which I think helped us a lot.
I think this game was a wonderful showcase of like the growth that we've done. We thankfully 3-0'd Albion in pretty close to record time. I think we finished the match in about 40 minutes, which is pretty fast. In terms of team play, I'm kind of shocked they're in the league that we are a little bit, based on how well either we have gotten so much better or they are kind of struggling a little bit. But we did very well.
We just did good. Hooray! Hooray!